We on, Sean. We on.
Yes,
The old Rick Ross capping ass, man.
Why I gotta
Want to
be
hear?
Rick Ross
Want to hear
capping
that
ass?
shit? Let me put my headphones on, man. You got me all
Please.
unprepared.
Please.
Anyways, we're back. No Kim today. We're still gonna get it popping. Hopefully she comes back.
Stepping all on your cord, dog.
Dude, I'm just all discombobulated over here, man. How's your week been, Sean? Let's
My
go.
week was dry as fuck, to be honest with you. I ain't gonna lie to you, dog. I ain't did shit. Work.
Elaborate, bro. When the hell do you ever work?
I work all he sees me when I'm going there Friday. He goes, "This motherfucker's at work, hell yeah!" I'm like, I work.
Every time I call you, you're like, I'm like, yo, you at work? Like, nah, bro.
Hey, look. Let me ask you a question. If your job called you while you were still in bed and asked you if you wanted a day off, would you take the day off?
I think it's a mind fuck. I think they do it on purpose because they're like, wait, let's call Sean at 6 and ask if he wants the day off.
Bro.
Of course you're gonna say yes, man. I would be like, it's hard to turn down, man. It's hard to turn down.
If I'm already in the car in the parking lot, I'm working.
Nothing crazy's happened to you this week?
Nothing
Nothing crazy, bro. You always have some crazy stories.
I
though.
definitely do, but nothing wild. While you tell your story, I'll think about it a little bit.
Dude,
Hard.
I'll tell you, I've got a bunch of crazy stories, but one that like sticks out in my mind is I was at Planet Fitness, and I walk out. Have you ever been like had an encounter with somebody, and you didn't know what they said at the time, and then it like hits you, like maybe a couple seconds later, and then you got to make a choice, like, man, do I say something or do I just walk away and let it ride? So I'm walking out of Planet Fitness and I'm holding this door for this guy, right? And this dude's like, I guess he's walking out there like he's pretty much lifted the last weight ever on this earth, man. He's like walking out there trying to look like a badass. Got a little body shirt on, got a bandana, and I'm holding the door for him. And he walks by. He doesn't say, most people are like, I appreciate it. Like some kind of gesture. So I'm like, man, what an asshole, dude. He didn't even acknowledge I held the door for him. So I like walk away. So I'm walking away. I'm like, whatever, man. What a dickhead. I walk away, and then I hear him go, oh, another one of those funny-ass UPS guys. But I didn't hear him say that. I thought he said GPS because he had a friend in the car. So he's like, no, he didn't say. He said another one of those whiny-ass UPS guys, right? That's what he said. That was exactly what he said. But I thought he said something about GPS because it was in passing. So then, as I'm walking away, it clicks in my mind, I got my UPS uniform on. I'm like, this son of a bitch. Just did. I'm like, yo, wait. Yeah.
Just size his ass up. He ain't do shit.
Dude, I'm in my car because, I'm in a better headspace now. And my demons are talking to me like, you're just going to let this dude get away with this shit?
They got the black video on curve.
So I gotta make a decision. I'm like, man. So I see him. He's still in the parking lot, and I like pull up. My car is like pretty much, it's like right beside his shit, and I'm like, nah, I'm just gonna keep on going, dude. But the whole time, that's why I called you, because I called you before I pulled out, because I was pause. Because I was gonna get you to talk me off the ledge, dude, and I was proud of myself because. Usually I gotta have somebody like kind of center me and be like, it's not worth it, Jack. But like this time in my head, I was like, this is stupid. It ain't worth it. But dude, it pissed me. I was like, the audacity of this son of a bitch to say, to just say these things. And I'm like, so then it's playing in my head like, why would he say this? And I'm like thinking about the strike, like, it's probably because we're whiny bitches because of the strike or whatever. What like fuck that guy, bro. That's the moral of the story, man. It could have got worse. I could have went from 0 to 10, 0 to 100 really quick. But yeah, better emotions.
I definitely had a situation like that recently because I remember I was on the phone with you.
Yeah. And I talked you off the ledge.
I was on the phone with him. Some dude was downtown, and like I was just driving through, and some dude just yelled something crazy. And I didn't know what the fuck he said, so I just stopped. And when I got out of the car, he started talking shit. I'm talking shit too, so I started walking up on him. I'm like, what you want to do? So he pulls a fucking gun out. I'm still talking shit. Yeah, I'm like, bro, you with your boys. I'm by myself. You yelled at my motherfucking car. I stopped and you gonna pull a gun out? So I said, put the gun down. So then he puts the gun down and pulls some brass knuckles out. I'm like,
But the thing is, only thing I can hear
He's
is
like,
the audio.
Sean, just walk away.
I'm like,
bro.
Sean, walk
Just
away, dude. Sean's like, put the gun down, pussy. And I'm like, whoa, gun? It just
The
got
funny
real,
thing
Sean.
is-
Walk away, bro.
He's in the car and coming out the Bluetooth saying that shit.
I go straight into
Walk
dad
away,
mode.
Sean.
I go straight into dad mode on Sean. I'm like, Sean, it only takes a split second to do something stupid. Walk away, bro. Just walk away. And he's like, put it down, pussy. And I'm like, oh my God,
The reason
bro.
why I didn't walk away is because I felt like if I walked away towards the car, he would have shot me. Because he probably would have thought I was reaching for something if I went to the car. So I was like, nah, I'm not gonna walk away till I see him turn his back, and that's when I turned my back.
Yeah. There's some split second decision shit that goes on right there with stupid people, man. But all right, so man, this was what inspired this episode. Me and you was talking. You said that we're gonna talk about conspiracies today, man. And God help us, because Kim ain't here to keep us in line. But you told me you was a flat earther, and it literally blew my freaking mind, dude. I want to know what drew you to this conclusion.
Because I've seen a lot of documentaries, and I've seen especially some documentaries about planes going down, and them not being able to get to these planes because there's nowhere for it's too far from land for them to either get gas and refuel or do anything. So I'm like, if there's that much water around, if there's that much water, honestly, if you take a globe, right?
Yeah.
And you put it together how you see a globe when you were in school, literally there's not that much land in between much water. But if there's if it's too far for these ships or anything, aircrafts to go out here and get these planes that are so-called disappeared in these oceans that are too far away, then the Earth has to be flat, bro.
Okay. I hear your argument, but I also raise you. You ever heard something called gravity?
Yes.
They would probably keep water where it's supposed to be, so where the Earth can be a perfect circle, like they say. So you're trying to basically say all the pictures that NASA shows us about the world
I feel like it's
being a
bullshit.
spirit. Come on, bro.
So you think the Earth is flat? Do you think
I feel like
we
it's a
travel
dome
in
shape.
one direction in planes?
Yes.
So you think if we're going to Africa from LA, we go past,
No,
or do we go the opposite way?
I feel like depending on what side of the country you're on is whatever side you're going to take is the quickest path. Obviously, say if you're in Cali, you're going to fly east to go to. You're probably going to fly east to go to Africa. You're not going to fly west.
So would you fly?
Oh
Would you fly west to go to Japan from?
No, I feel like you would fly. Yeah, I feel like you would fly west to go to Japan.
So if it's flat, how we go around?
No, listen. Because again, it's a dome shape. It's a dome shape, so you can still go around.
Oh my
I feel
God.
like under it is flat. I feel like under it is
Listen,
flat.
all right, Devin, do you think the Earth is flat or round? Devin's a flat earther, I swear to God. You think you know somebody, bro?
I'm gonna go with scientifically proven fact
Okay.
and pictures, but he could be onto something.
Come on, man.
Bro,
I'm not questioning. I mean,
I'm saying, yeah.
Okay, all right.
I think
So
it's do you think we go in one direction? Because
Yeah.
if it's flat,
Maybe the
you
plane
can
goes
only
through
go.
the circle.
You can only go to your one direction. You can't go the other way.
Unless you fly in a circle.
Yeah, unless you do that. But you're still going that way, though, eventually.
So if the sun looks like a circle in the sky, right, and the moon looks like a circle in the sky, does that mean it's just one big sphere and it's just a flat surface? It's like a half of a
Say again?
circle, like let's say you got a ball, right, and you cut the ball in half. Are we just looking at the face of the half like it is in a perfect circle, like NASA says?
you confusing me right now.
All right,
You're talking
look.
about the sun and the moon.
Bro, this is, but see, you're trying to say, since you're basically saying that NASA's pictures and everything that they've showed us, that they've taken in space, isn't real, right? But you're literally looking at the sun with your own visual eyes, and it's a circle, right?
It looks
So
like
you
a
think-
circle from our view.
Bro,
We don't know
come
if it's
on.
we don't know if it's truly a sphere.
Sean, whoa, bro. Like, I just okay. All right. So this is how I'm going to counteract this argument. I don't want to discount, your argument right off bat, but I guess to better understand I guess to better understand, like, you know, your argument on things, I want to know things that you do believe. Like, what conspiracies do you believe? Like, what are things you do believe?
I believe the government killed Malcolm X.
I don't think that's a conspiracy, Sean, at all. Like, I think that's probably a truth.
Well, it's a conspiracy.
I'm pretty sure the government killed John F. Kennedy too. But I'm talking about, like, you know, your regular conspiracies. Like there's
what
these
else?
people out here that basically say,
I believe in aliens.
okay, like that's not really. I believe in aliens too.
Okay, so what else?
I refuse to believe that like it's just us here and the rest of the galaxy and everything is just air. Like that'd be weird.
It's actually no air in space. But
Wow, you really got me. Look, slow down, bud. You're the one that's the flat earther, right? We're trying to one up me. All right, so basically, there's these people that swear up and down that pigeons
Jump is funny as hell.
that pigeons aren't real, and they're actually cyborgs that spy on us by the government. And their argument is, have you ever seen a baby pigeon? And I started thinking to myself, holy shit, I've never seen a baby pigeon. Have
You
you?
ever seen a baby pigeon?
I feel like I've never seen. I don't even know if I've seen a pigeon before.
You've
I'm
definitely
from-
seen a pigeon, right?
I'm from fucking Baltimore. Of course
Yeah.
I've seen pigeons. Fuck yes, I've seen
I mean,
pigeons.
where would we see the baby ones at?
So to better help y'all, I'm gonna read the definition of conspiracy.
Thank you.
A secret plan by a group to do something unlawful or harmful.
I definitely believe in conspiracies.
Oh, I definitely believe in conspiracies
Yeah,
too.
100%. Government killed Malcolm X.
The government, dude, I think the government definitely. It's a fact.
I mean,
He's like, we're just not gonna gloss over that, dude. It's a fact, man. Like, I get it. All right,
not proved.
I get it, man. But what's a conspiracy that like most people are basically? You know what a conspiracy that I don't think anybody ever highlights? Does the NFL blow calls on purpose? Because this is my argument to this.
I think so.
The NFL has enough money to put a micro camera in every blade of grass or piece of AstroTurf
I
to
don't
get
feel
a
like it
call
needs-
right, bro.
Not a blade of grass or AstroTurf, but I feel like they got enough places on the field that they can definitely put cameras at. I feel like there's already too many cameras on the field for them not to have clear visuals of like certain shit, like of how many like blades of grass in between the white lines and shit like that.
Yeah.
So I mean, I do, but I don't feel like the NFL is scripted.
No, I don't think the
don't feel
NFL is scripted, but
I feel like the NBA is more scripted than the NFL is.
dude, I feel like you know when you're playing the Madden game, right? And you do a replay, and you basically, and it pisses me off. It used to piss me off. People would do this. They go, "Oh, did you see that play?" And then they want to like slow it down, slow motion, go angle to angle, and like. So like when they switch it, when they basically take the camera and like zoom it around, like I feel like the NFL literally has technology to do that down a straight line
Bro, they got
to know if somebody's
cameras
out of
on a
bounds
fucking line.
or that's what I'm saying. To know if somebody
Yeah.
and why are they still using chains? Why are they still? That is the most stupidest thing in the world
Talking
to
about for the
use.
first downs?
Yeah, why are they still using chains?
I feel like it's a part of the game
Yeah.
also. I feel like you can't take
Yeah, you can't take
everything
that out.
and make it take knowledge.
Yeah,
Like,
I don't
feel
know,
like-
man.
I feel like the game would not be
100%
itself,
because
though.
even like that yellow line that we see on TV isn't the true first down line.
Yeah, it's not accurate.
Yeah. So
But the
Just
NFL
why-
has enough
But
money that it should be accurate.
say again.
Bro, have you ever watched tennis? Probably not, man. Who watches tennis?
I
But
watch tennis.
okay, do you really watch tennis?
No joking.
I got this friend that's like, man, you don't watch tennis? You see them chicks out there playing tennis, bro?
Yeah, basically. Now, tennis athletes are insane, though.
But bro, tennis literally they got that line to where if it's in or out, they can literally put it down to the microscopic
But
like
they don't show
molecule
that-
and
but-
show you if the ball is in
They
or
don't
out.
actually show the real version of it. It's like an animated version of it.
But what I'm saying is they got the technology to
I
never
mean, I
blow
get
a
what
call.
you're saying, though. I definitely get what you're saying.
So I think the NFL. I don't think the NFL is scripted, but I think
But
there
I-
is where they're like, wait a minute, we're not going to show that shit.
I feel
It's
like,
like,
I feel like missed calls in the NFL would be insane to go back and watch every call, though. Like,
You know, one thing that I missed because we had it for one season is challenging pass interference calls. I missed that.
Yeah.
I missed challenging pass
Yeah.
interference calls. Like, and I didn't think that it was gonna work, and I didn't think it was gonna stay. But now that it's gone, like I actually miss it because there's so many calls that don't get called, and I'm like, bro,
Yeah.
like Y'all get paid too much not to get that shit right.
We got cheated last week.
Bruh.
Dude, you know what's crazy to me is when they do a call and it's basically like, oh, this can't be reviewed. I'm like, oh, how convenient. It's like, how convenient it can't be reviewed, man.
That's why I believe in what you say.
Yeah.
But I don't believe that, like I said, like the NFL scripted.
All
NBA
right.
NBA rigged all day.
You think the NBA's rigged?
Fuck yes. I told you after I watched that documentary. On
Oh, I mean,
that
yeah,
referee,
I think
I don't
so.
care what
You don't
nobody
think
says.
there's referees out there that could rig a whole NFL game?
No.
Come on, bro.
Lies.
If you can rig, if you can rig an NBA game, you could definitely rig an NFL
The
game.
reason why I don't think so is because they had New York, like Gene's territory in New York, like he ain't going for that shit, dog. Like most calls, especially if they real controversial, they go to like, what do you agree with this? Let's go to New York. And like, I don't know if I would agree if he says that too many times. That motherfucker's gonna be under investigation, dog. That ref.
Man, all I'm saying
I
is,
guarantee you that ref gonna be under investigation.
I think any sport could be rigged if the
They don't-
officials are paid off.
I get
NFL
what
don't
you're
even
saying
play
with-
about gambling, dog. If you think they gonna fuck with any type of integrity of their game in
NBA
any
don't-
way,
NBA don't allow their players to gamble. either.
they don't. But the NFL like is more strict on like any type of like discipline when it comes to shit.
But also, the players of the NBA more run the league.
100%, and that's why I say
NFL
like
players don't run
NFL,
them.
yeah, NFL
That's the problem, though.
100%. That's why I say the NFL ain't going for that shit, dog. Hey, look, NBA rigged. And I'm
I
a
can see
Bron
where
fan.
you say
I
the
might just
NBA. I can see where you say the NBA is more rigged than the NFL. I can see more call like because NBA refs throwing people out the game. and
Yeah,
stuff
shit like that, yeah.
It's a little more strict.
I'm not saying that they can't do that in the NFL too, because you can definitely throw somebody out in the NFL.
Yeah,
And it will
it's
definitely
not
keep
common.
somebody.
You don't
because
see it as much though. In the NBA,
you see
you'll
it in
see.
college football more than.
Let me
do
ask you
in
this:
NFL.
when Deshaun Watson, like, dude, anytime until Deshaun Watson hit that referee last week, like just like bumped into him or whatever, anytime you hit an official that I've seen in any sport, whether it be NBA or freaking NFL, anytime like you
That's
bump
automatic
into
ejection.
him or it's automatic ejection.
Automatic ejection.
Why did Deshaun Watson get ejected?
Bro, I bet you he got fined.
I don't even think he got fined.
I bet you he did.
Look it up, Devin. See if Deshaun Watson got fined. So is that all you believe in? The only conspiracies you believe in is Malcolm X got killed by FBI?
No, but that's off the top of my head. Yeah.
All right.
Like,
So what else? What do you? What other conspiracies?
What do you? I believe even if Tupac didn't die like that night, that the government would have killed him as well.
You think they cared about rap music that much?
I don't care. I don't think it was rap music. It was. Do you know Tupac's
I
mother?
don't. I
and
don't
his
think he
stepfather
had
were
that
Black
kind of
Panthers?
power.
Tupac's mother and his stepfather were Black Panthers, bro.
Yeah, but I don't think that Tupac moved the needle like he did as far as culture. But I don't think he moved the needle to threaten the government, like a Malcolm X or somebody like that. I think he could have if he lived. So you're trying to say they probably took him out before he got to that point?
No, I'm saying that they were watching him. Is what I'm saying.
Well, I could see that.
Bro, you texting during the pod?
No, I'm not.
All right, so what we?
So Deshaun Watson,
I'm waiting on Devin to come through.
he was out $3,500 in fines. Lost his full paycheck for the game.
Damn.
Yeah, but there were 3 different fines. So I'm trying to see which ones they were for. One was flagged twice in game for grabbing the face mask of an opponent.
Yep, and then it's probably the last one's probably for the ref because it was the same game.
Yeah. Oh no, last one was caught 513 for celebrating a third quarter touchdown with a gun being.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Those were the things. So no, he didn't get fined for it.
Damn, Shawnee ain't getting off of that paper, dog.
All right, so-
can I ask a question real quick? Where do fine money go? Where do you think they do with that money?
That money goes back to the that money goes somewhere. I forget where it goes.
I always wonder, like, when you find a player.
It goes to the NFL, right? It goes back to the league.
Yeah.
But what do they do with it? You think it goes in Goodell's pocket?
I think it does go to Goodell's paycheck.
Dude, what
if
a
I'm not mistaken.
what an awesome position to have.
I think it does.
It's like, I'm just gonna take 50 grand from you just because
If I'm not
How much
mistaken,
do
I think it
Goodell
does.
get paid? Yearly?
I think it's like
it's up there. How much does Gazelle get
Nah,
paid,
it's not.
Devin? Can you look that up?
nah. I think it's like $10 million a year. Like $11 million.
Dang, just to run in
All right. So piggybacking off of the flat earther thing, do you think we actually landed on the moon?
No,
What?
no.
You think it was actual Hollywood production? Like,
Yes, I do.
okay. Do you got any evidence? What's your evidence on that, or do you just think the government? Do you just not trust the government?
I
I
don't.
don't.
Okay,
I don't.
so anything
Fuck
happening?
no, you ask a black man if he trusts the government? Come on, dog.
I mean, I get it,
Then
but
you watch all these TV shows. It's like, how did you come up with?
Yeah,
that?
yeah,
Like,
yeah,
where
yeah,
did
yeah.
you get that narrative from?
all right. Do you believe the Illuminati run the world?
No.
You don't. You don't believe there's an Illuminati, but you believe that we faked the moon landing.
I'm not
so
saying-
confused
I
with your
never
thought
said
process.
I didn't believe in an Illuminati. I'm just saying I didn't believe in Illuminati ruling the world.
I think the Illuminati does rule the world.
I mean,
Who do you think the Illuminati consists of?
Some of the most powerful people in the world.
like,
I don't think it's really a rule of the world. I think it's more of an organization that influences them.
Yeah. I mean, think about it. Elon Musk bought Twitter and changed that shit to X just because they pissed him off. I think wasn't it just because they pissed him off? And he is like, screw it. Like, I'm just gonna buy. How badass is it to be like to just buy something that everybody loves? It's just like it's no longer Twitter, it's X. And then pretty much you can block whoever. Like let's say I'm so powerful, right, that you piss me off, and I completely block you off of all social media. Like I block you from using all of social media.
you've done it.
No, I'm talking about I block you from using all of social media.
Oh,
Like
yeah, nah.
you're like, oh, I can't use social media anymore because I done pissed off one of the most powerful men in the world. Like how badass would that be? Like that's the biggest get back ever because social media runs the world.
It does.
So if I'm gonna guess about Illuminati, I'm gonna say Bezos, Elon Musk, Vince McMahon. I think Vince McMahon's got something to do with this shit. I really do. I really
I don't
do.
know who
I love the WWE, but man, there's just something about it, man. Like Vince McMahon's 80 years old, still dyes his hair black, and he just refuses to grow up. Like, dude, I'm telling you, there's something with
any
it.
Jewish people in there?
Of course. I don't like how you just put me out there like that, man. You trying to Kanye my ass, bro?
Set his ass up for that one.
I answered way too quick. I'm like, wait, let's backtrack.
Of
Hold on.
course.
Yeah.
You gotta think about that. Before you say it.
I'm just saying, dude.
Who am I? Who's
Think,
listening?
hey, look, okay. So, we're live, folks. So Kanye West literally was a billionaire and got canceled. Like, who has the power to do that, bro? Kanye West was like, "What are they gonna do? Cancel me?" And they freaking took him to be a billionaire to a millionaire, just
I
like
don't think
that.
they canceled Kanye. I just think at a certain time, like, niggas didn't back Kanye no more. I think that's what it was.
I think there's a lot of people still backing.
I'm not saying that he's still not back. I'm just saying, like, before, like, he could say his wild shit and everybody could be like, oh, that's just Kanye being Kanye. Yeah. Now, niggas ain't even saying that's just Kanye being Kanye. Niggas ain't saying nothing.
They did what? They canceled what? Oh, yeah, Kanye.
All right, what do you think about 9/11? Do you think that was an actual terrorist attack, or you think it was government driven to basically take?
Very touchy.
No, I'm not. It ain't touchy. Not saying touchy would be saying it wasn't real.
Have you ever seen that movie Fahrenheit 9/11?
Yeah, I have.
Let's just say I feel like George Bush could have done more. Let me just say that. All right.
I feel like Michael Myers just now was like, George Bush does not care about black people. Like, whoa, Kanye.
Another Kanye moment.
And you know what's crazy? I love watching that clip because when it goes back to Chris Tucker, he's just like,
Yo, y'all remember when motherfucker threw the shoe at George Bush? Y'all remember that? He ducked that shit. Yo, oh man.
yeah, I do believe it could have been government driven because we went after the oil. I feel like it was just a way for us to go after the oil, but I don't think that it was faked in any way. Like people basically say it was faked, it wasn't real. Like that Sandy Hook school shooting. People even say, dude, even like when I go out of town, people try to say the Smith Mountain Lake shooting was fake. And I'm like, no, dude, that shit was real.
Y'all watch that TV show 24? I know it's like an old show.
Yeah.
Y'all watch that before?
What's that about?
It was that show with the dude from Lost
Jack
Boys.
Bauer. They have like an episode where the government like creates like a bad thing over here to go after oil somewhere else.
Hey, I could see that.
Like the government blows something up over here.
I
and
feel
blames
like
it on
the
terrorists.
war in Iraq was some bullshit. That was a big conspiracy.
Dude, there's soldiers that say that shit.
I'm sure
That are
so-
basically
I'm gonna
saying.
leave that down, bro.
I really like that picture.
I know, but like you don't want it to follow you.
It says,
Leave it down.
"Be a game changer. The world is full of players. Already full of players." Damn, I fucked it up.
I'm sure they read that picture plenty of times on the back.
I don't think anybody's ever like actually looked at it, man. So I wanted to plug it. What is one of the conspiracies that's out there that, like you said,
What
aliens, right?
conspiracies do you believe in? 'Cause you've asked
I
me
believe in
about
aliens.
Or what else?
I believe that there is an Illuminati, without a doubt. I believe there's people out there that influence us to do things. I believe that social media was basically made to distract us from what's actually going on in the world, kind of like the news.
I agree with that.
The social media is pretty much like the news, but just on a
It is the
bigger
news.
level. It reaches more people. You know what I'm saying? Because I'll be honest, I probably went like 10 years without even watching the news. I'm like, I hate that freaking show. Like, so I'd be somewhere and be like, hey, did you hear about this shit? I'm like, I really didn't. Like, I don't know.
I stopped watching the news because every time I turned on the news, it was black people dying, and then it went to social media, and I was like, damn, like, might as well watch the news.
Yeah.
Seriously.
100%. But so, I definitely believe that the social media was definitely something drummed up by the government for that. I do believe that aliens have landed on this planet. 100%.
I don't know if they landed on this planet or not, but I believe they're out there.
Do you,
I do believe they landed on this planet.
I think they've landed on this planet. 100%.
Yes.
Do you think the aliens have something to do with the minds further in their civilization?
No.
You don't think so? Then what do you make of all those writings and scriptures on the walls that look like alien beings in the sky that minds actually did? Was it?
It's probably hieroglyphics, bro.
Yeah, I mean, I know it's hieroglyphics, asshole, but like,
It's
it's still
a language. Just like the Chinese have a language, or
But
Mandarin
but
have a
why
language.
but why do they have like flying saucers and that look like that and stuff like that on like some hieroglyphics? I've seen them before.
Maybe because they've seen them, or have visions of them, or premonitions or something.
I'm just saying, dude. I think that Area 51 is definitely house. Do you remember that when everybody was like, "We're gonna storm Area 51. Who's coming with me?" It's like-
I do remember that.
and the government was like, "If you do it," it's like, "If you do it,"
Shut up, motherfuckers. It's gonna be some shut up, motherfuckers.
we will be forced to retaliate, and you will not like it. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I believe in that. I believe in oh my god, I'm not sure if I believe in the pigeons thing, but it is kind of funny.
It is funny.
But I did hear the backstory on it. Like, actually, I went down the rabbit hole of it. Basically, the backstory is that these people wanted to make up the most ridiculous conspiracies to see if people would believe it. And it was basically a hoax, and it took on a life of its own. So now people's like, don't trust those damn pigeons. They're government drones. And it's like they laugh. The people who made up the hoax literally laugh at other people saying that shit. And even the people that know it's a hoax, they're like, no. They're just doing that to cover it up because we figured it out. Like most things.
It says COVID-19 was a population control.
Oh,
That's
yes.
a big one. That's
Yo,
a big
yes.
conspiracy.
Okay. Okay, let's talk about that. I think, this is what I'll say, and this is going to be a touchy subject on some people. I'm not saying COVID wasn't real, but I think COVID was something that was basically administered to ruin Trump's presidential campaigin.
No, I don't believe that.
I do believe that.
I don't believe that.
I do
feel
believe
like
that,
COVID was
because-
real. I feel like the vaccination was out
But dude-
for population control.
Do you believe that COVID literally happened the way they said they did? It was literally by somebody getting infected by a bat.
I don't know how it got. I don't know whether or not what the fuck happened, or I heard that story, but I know that other countries took better precautions for their people than we did.
Well, according to South Park, Stan Marsh fucked a bat. That's how COVID started.
I remember all the bullshit stories, but like I said, I know for a fact other countries did way better. In
Oh,
protecting
100%.
their citizens.
But dude, what I'm saying is, I think they wanted to destroy Trump's economy, because even though all the other shit was going on, the economy was thriving, dude. And I think he definitely would have been reelected just because of that, because he was putting money in everybody's pocket. I think they let it prolong. I do. I
can see
100% see them let it prolong.
I can definitely see your side.
100%. And I think I think it might have backfired on them, and then they rigged the election. I do think that too.
Oh my god!
I think they rigged the
You
election.
think you fucking know somebody.
I think they rigged the
You
election,
think
bro.
you fucking know
I'm just
somebody.
saying. I'm not saying what I agree with and what I don't
Rig
agree
the
with. I'm just
election
saying
now.
what I believe.
Rig the election out.
I think by the mail-in ballots, they were basically because dude, a lot of those Trump was winning until the mail-in ballots came in, and then all of a sudden they're like, oh, we got these over here, and all these just came in over here. And I tell this
People
to my
couldn't
friends
make it
all the
down to the
time, and they're
polls,
like, dude,
bro.
they've been doing mail-in ballots forever. And I'm like, dude, it tipped the scale a lot. It was like
But
a
they
lot of
haven't
mail-in
been doing
ballots.
mail-in ballots for.
Yeah, I know, but I don't recall it ever tipping the scale that much. Like,
There's a lot of old people out there, bro.
just saying,
A
man.
lot of disabled
Dude,
people out there, bro.
There's a lot of old people that was standing in line to vote too. Believe me, dude.
100%.
They were
I'm not saying-
literally pulling out the. That's why all the lines were so damn long because they was taking so damn long to get your information.
If I'm not mistaken, they proved that Trump and the Russians had some type of like shit together with that whole
Well,
election.
what's your evidence of that?
I don't have any.
Hey, I was just saying, man. Like you can't just be over here making accusations without any proof, bro.
Allegedly.
I think maybe you did.
Allegedly.
Maybe you did. Who knows? So you think Trump was in Russia's back pocket?
I do.
Why do you think that? Because you don't trust the government?
I mean, that's number one. Yeah.
But I mean, Trump was pretty much anti-government. He pretty much bucked the establishment. I think they didn't want him in there because he didn't go through the system like everybody else does. He didn't like work his way up through politics. He literally came in as a businessman, did a really good job that nobody expected him to do, and it was going to open up the doors for people who with that not that much experience, like The Rock or somebody like being a popularity contest to get other people into office. So they had to destroy him. I think that.
You thought long and hard about this.
That's a good.
Yo, I think that, bro.
I'm not gonna. I agree with him somewhat.
That's why I said he thought long and hard about this.
Like that's a good point. I feel like they did destroy him. I do feel like that. Not saying he's the best candidate possible.
Yeah. I mean, believe me, I'll be the first to tell you, Trump did some, like, at his rallies where he was like, the first guy to knock this guy out, I'll pay for his jail time. It's like, whoa, bro, don't excite a crowd like that. You know what I'm saying? Everybody has a right to their own opinion. Like, don't tell, but Trump was just like, yeah, beat his ass. I'll pay for your bail. Like, can't do that as a president, bro. It's kind of fucked up.
He lacked empathy.
Dude, he lacked a filter.
That's why we were like empathy.
Yeah, he lacked empathy. He lacked a filter. Like,
Yes.
if he would have ever...
He was definitely rough.
Okay, but let me...
He had motherfuckers feeling like they could do some shit, yeah, and I wouldn't feel it. Yeah.
But bro,
The economy was thriving. Like a
But
motherfucker.
let me ask you this.
I will not deny that at all. At all. But he had some motherfuckers. He had motherfuckers feeling like they can like test some motherfuckers. And I was just like,
he did.
Like I was calling my boy like, yo, is it about to be a war or something? Like, I need to know.
Yeah, he was calling me on that. He was
like, let me know, bro.
He literally called me. He literally called me like I was one of the ringleaders. He was like, yo, Jack, man, like you will let me know. I'm like, the fuck are you talking about, bro?
The other white boy on three-way. I said, yo, y'all let me know right now, bro.
We got a problem.
Hey,
For real.
Yeah.
Trump did spark some shit that should not have been sparked.
Yeah, and I didn't.
But at the same time, like the economy was,
I 100%
where it needed to be.
100%.
I don't know where the president at now.
But I will say this. I will say this. I've never had so much fun watching a presidential debate than when watching Trump debate.
Yo.
Can we at least say it was funny? Like, regardless of his position.
That shit was like Saturday Night Live every day.
And he would rebuttal like a fifth grader.
Bruh.
He would be like what was that dude from Texas? Ted Cruz.
Trump would just be having these one-liners that are just fire, dog.
He would be like,
but your son's a crackhead.
yeah. Yeah,
like what?
It would be like
you said that, dog.
Ted Cruz would come off just saying some educated shit, and Trump would be like, Ted Cruz has a dog wife. She has the face of a dog.
Did y'all see
and everybody's like, yeah, she does have the face of a dog.
Yo, I was watching something the other day where Biden was speaking, and it's like that motherfucker like went brain dead. Like, and the lady trying to get everybody, all the reporters to stop like recording this shit. And then she was like, well, you guys just go ahead and ask a question. He'll answer it when he gets to it.
Yeah.
And he was still stuck there like, I was like, yo, this dude about to be dead in a minute, bro. Like, That shit was sad,
Bro,
It
it's
was sad.
it's funny. It's funny. Didn't he say the N word one time on air? I think he did. Didn't he say it?
He just said if you vote for Trump, you ain't black.
I remember that. I remember which that was bold,
I said,
bro.
I said, yo, mama,
That was bold, bro. It's like, are you testing my blackness?
I said, bro, my man is testing us. Yo. There's some wild shit going out here in these politics, dog.
Dude, the thing was, man, they're bigger crooks than anybody, bro. That's real talk, dude. Because name me one thing memorable Biden has done in office. Like Trump, every week was like it was like he was like a freaking cartoon character, bro. Every week they had some material on Trump that would just like make you laugh.
I'm glad they took him off Twitter, bro.
Oh, they had to take him off Twitter.
I'm glad they took
If
him
you
off
ask
Twitter.
Trump, they didn't. If you ask Trump, he didn't get banned. They just took him off because he was too good at it. It's like,
I don't know what he was too good at. I'm just glad they took his ass off of there.
some of his stuff was. I remember when he was like, "They're trying to steal the election. Everybody rise up." I said, "No." I said, "Don't do this." And then the people were like trying to take the Capitol building and shit. I said, "Oh my, dude, we were close.
Bruh.
We were very close to
Y'all
a civil
should've
war,
fuck-
bro."
Bruh, them motherfuckers should have been shot and killed. I'm sorry.
Why
I'm
would
sorry.
look, man? I'm
Why
not.
would we what? Why would we what? Ask your question,
Look,
Jack.
look,
Ask your question, please.
Look, dude, look.
They should have been shot and fucking killed.
If there was one president, I'm not gonna say anybody should have been shot and killed, Sean. Like you're on your own island on that shit.
All right, well, I won't say shot and killed, but I will say if those people were a different color, they would have been shot and killed.
Oh, you're saying if
all I'm saying.
if Trump was black, he would have been shot and killed.
No, I'm saying if the motherfuckers that stormed the Capitol was
Oh yeah,
black,
yeah,
they
yeah,
would've been
Okay,
shot and
yeah.
killed.
Oh, no
I think
question.
I think
No
a couple of
question.
I think a couple of them did get killed, didn't they? What like
No.
6 of them?
No.
I think some chick
nobody
got shot
got
and killed in the
Nobody got
face.
killed.
Nobody got killed, bro.
I don't look that up, Devin. I think
No,
look, Devin's our
nobody
fact checker, bro. I think some people did get killed, dog.
Right? Like what?
They were in Nancy Pelosi's office, like putting their feet up and shit.
Nobody was killed, bro.
I think
Nobody.
somebody got killed, bro.
No, I've never heard anybody get killed.
Me neither.
Hurt from being ran over or something.
Bro, dude, our country was in disarray for a while.
No,
No, that was a rough like
No.
That
6
shit
months,
got,
bro.
dude. It made me nervous. I'm like, man, cause like, I'm like, dude, I got like, what are we doing, bro? Like, it makes no damn sense. And you're calling, and I'm like, I got all my friends calling me, all my black friends calling me, like, yo, Jack, like, you will let me know if some shit went down. I'm like, bro, you act like
Bro,
I don't want this shit
Hey,
either,
look, I
bro.
had to delete a lot of motherfuckers off of work off of Facebook, dog.
Oh, dude, when the rebel flag shit went down, man. Oh my god, bro, it was crazy, dude.
Fact has been checked.
Okay, what you got, Devin?
As a pro-Trump protest turned into a violent attack on the Capitol on January 6th last year, 4 people in the crowd died.
4 people.
And the crowd.
4 people. No, somebody. I know there was one where some woman got shot in the face trying to come in the window. Like there was actual footage of that. Don't look it up.
One
Devin.
died as a heart attack.
Yeah,
One
nobody
was crushed by a stampede.
told you.
Yeah, got trampled.
I told
The
you.
crowd.
One died of a stroke. And the
One got
other-
shot in the face.
No one got shot.
One got shot. Yes.
One got shot in the face.
Actually,
I don't know why I'm
actually,
celebrating that. That's
but
messed up.
That was
That
the
was the one-
security guard though, right?
No, that was a female. Actually,
Female got shot in the face and got killed.
An Air Force veteran was fatally shot by Capitol Police.
Oh man, I didn't know it was a war veteran, dude.
Bro.
What the hell, bro?
That's still that's
Regardless, it'd have been more than 4 fatalities out there, bitch, if it was niggas,
How
okay?
many people y'all think was out there?
It was thousands.
Of course,
It would have
bro.
been like 400 dead.
Bruh, yeah.
That would have been true population control out that bitch.
They would have brought out the Gatling gun.
That'd have been a fucking massacre.
It
bro.
would've been.
Like no bullshit, like a massacre.
That's white privilege.
They'd have
Right
dropped
there.
the
I'll be
bomb on
real,
that
man.
bitch.
I will
Like
agree with
Apple,
that.
bro.
I will agree with
Real
that.
talk.
I will agree with that. That is definitely white privilege.
Bruh.
Climbing up the fence.
Bruh.
It's like,
I
man,
ain't even know white people could climb.
it's like, bro. I know some of my white people got pulled over, man, and they're basically like questioning everything going on. They're like, man, what the fuck, dog? I'm like, dude, just chill, bro. Just chill. Nah, fuck that, da 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 da, and nothing ever happens, right? But I remember one time I got pulled over. I had a black friend in the car, right? It was for my tent. The dude comes up and he basically checks my tent, and everything's cool. He gets my information. Everything's cool. His partner comes up, and this is Benton too. I'll put him on blast. Shit was like 15 years ago. They used to be real racist. So, anyways, dude comes up to the car. His partner comes up, man, and to this is my thinking. he seen my boy G was black. And then, because he was about to let us go, the one guy had already like took my information. He's gonna let us go. And then he comes back and knocks on my window. He's like, "Can y'all step out of the car?" And handcuffed us face down on the asphalt in the rain while they tore my freaking Camaro apart,
step
bro.
Out of the car if they actually step out of the car.
See, I don't really play around with all that shit because I don't want to get shot because I know they could shoot me. And dude, cops can shoot you.
Ask for a supervisor.
They can just shoot you, bro.
Ask for a supervisor.
I'm not saying every cop. And let me put this disclaimer out here. I am not saying every cop is bad. I would never say that because I know there's good cops out there. But a cop has the power to shoot you. It's been proven in history. A cop has a power to do whatever the hell they want with you, and they can get away with it. So I'm not going to sit here and make a mountain out of a molehill, bro.
At the same time, it's more likely that I get shot than you get shot.
Yes.
I thought you were going to disagree.
I'm not. You're not going to put me on trial, motherfucker. You're going to have our comments lit up like, oh, yeah, Jack.
But I'm just telling you, for future reference, if they ask you to step out of the car and they have not announced like what crime you've done or anything, you don't have to step out of the car.
Oh, believe me, I watch that court shit all the time where women are basically, like, I saw this woman, like a straight up Karen, and she's like, "I'm not getting out of the car." She would lock the door.
No, it's like, you're right, though. You don't have to get out of the car, bro, and you can request a supervisor.
But I mean, dude, they can always make up some reason to get you out of the car. Like, cops take care of other cops. They're always going to, if they want you out of that car, they're going to get you out of that car. One way or another. Like, if there's one cop there that wants to get you out of that car, they're getting you out of that car, regardless.
To do what?
To search you. And they might plant some shit on you. Like, bro, I don't even want to go down this rabbit hole.
When all this shit is said and done, you go down to that same police station. And
Stop kicking the mic, asshole.
Sorry, turn the fucking mic down. You go to the police station. You go to that police station that whoever pulled you over, and you do a FOIA request. You know what a FOIA request is?
No. How many times have you done that?
I've never done it, but I'm
Okay.
just telling you some shit that I know. FOIA stands for Freedom of Information Act.
Okay.
So basically, you can request their body cam information. So if they do plant something on you, like, you'll see all that shit on their body cams. And if they weren't, like, if they didn't have their body cams on during service, then your shit probably gonna get thrown
people
out.
are getting caught doing that now, where they turn their body cams off and
Yeah.
stuff. Like, I watch a lot of that
shit
court
probably
stuff
get thrown out.
where sometimes cops get pulled over. Like, they'll pull over other cops who are, like, drunk.
Yeah,
And the cop will, like, do this. He'll be like, they'll do this.
Yeah.
And then if they don't like respond to it, then they'll like lean in like, like shit. I'm like, man, assholes.
Yeah.
Like assholes, bro. Cops take care
I'm telling
of
you
each
some
other.
real shit, bro.
But yeah, bro, we got about 2 minutes before we wrap it up.
All right.
So all right, we're gonna start a new segment where basically we're going to bet on a couple games. And let's say you want to do 2 games, you want to do 3 games, 2, 3 NFL. You want to do the Sunday and the Monday game?
I say 3 games. So we can do the Sunday night game is Jags versus Bills.
Sunday night?
Next Sunday night is Jags versus Bills.
Well, dude, we're gonna have another podcast before that Sunday, dog.
All right. Well, I don't give a fuck, Jack. You tell
We
me.
got Jets and Chiefs. We got Jets and Chiefs, and we got
That's
what's
a
the Monday night
no-brainer.
game?
It's a no-brainer.
Well, how much are the Chiefs gonna win by?
I don't know.
But tell me, can you do the line and the spread?
Tomorrow
on
we
that?
got Seahawks and Giants. I got Seahawks. So we're
Of
pretty
course,
close.
I got the Seahawks defense on
Okay.
fantasy, dog. I'm like,
all right.
so you tell me. All right, so we're gonna do it like this. Are you in on this, Jump?
Nah, y'all go ahead.
All right. So whoever loses has to do a punishment on air,
all right.
okay? Of whatever winner's choosing,
Okay.
and you can't say no.
Ain't no
I'm not
gay
gonna make
shit.
you wear a dress or anything.
I say ain't no gay shit.
Okay, come on, bro. I would never do that to you.
I'm just putting it out there.
it's
I know how white people are.
that Dave Chappelle shit where he said, every time people say it, Dave Chappelle said when he like fell asleep, he's like, why do white people always want to fuck with other white people when they're high? He's like, Dave like fell asleep, so he like stuck a carrot in his ass. He's like, why? Why would you do that to your
For
friend,
real,
bro?
like,
He's like, he
right.
trusted you to like just make himself vulnerable at your house.
I done been at mad parties, right? Black and white. I ain't never been to a black party and they be like, yo, if you gonna pass out, take your shoes off.
Yeah.
Like,
you
what?
cannot pass
I
out
was like,
your
what
shoes
you
on.
mean? Like, if I take my shoes off, I'm like, yeah, if you take your shoes off, basically you were sober enough to, like, I guess take your shoes off and go to sleep. I was like, nah, fuck that.
Yeah.
Is that what that means?
What?
Like taking your shoes off?
Oh yeah, it's kind of like a safety.
Yeah.
You know, like when you're like, it's It's like, grabbing door on tag. There's a safety. Yeah. Don't fall asleep with your shoes on, bro.
Home base.
Yeah.
This whole store's
I
home
don't, I don't know why it's like that, but it's like that. All right, so we got the Chiefs and the Giants. You tell me how much the Chiefs are going to win by, and I'll do the
Chiefs
over
are
under.
going to beat the Jets by 14, I'd say at least.
14. So I'll either say it's going to be over, or I'll either be over or under, and you're going to say 14.
I'm going 14. So what are you doing?
So if I say under, you got 14 and up.
Okay.
If I say over, you got 14 and down. Right?
You say under, you got 14.
Ain't that how the Price is Right works?
13 and down.
13 and down?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to say over. I'm going to say over 14.
All right.
So you got 13 and down.
All right.
Okay. Seahawks, Giants.
No, you'll have 14. Oh, you have 15 and up. I'm sorry.
15, whatever,
I said
motherfucker.
14.
All right, 15 and up.
All right.
You got 15 and up.
No.
I got 15 and up.
Yeah.
All right. Seahawks and Giants.
I got Seahawks.
Okay, what are they going to win by?
8. Actually, no. I'm going to go with...
You going to go with the Giants, aren't you?
No, I'm going to go with Seahawks, but I'm going to say by 4.
Okay, I'll take the Seahawks.
No, I'm going to go back at 8.
You're going to go to the Giants?
No, I'm going to go with Seahawks, but I'm going to go back to 8.
I'm going to go with the Seahawks under 8.
You want to under 8? That's
Yeah.
Why I did 8.
Seahawks
He was going to go under.
The Seahawks under 8. I'll do that. All right, so what happens if the Giants or the Jets win, if they shock the world?
We both lose, obviously.
So we both got to do a punishment?
Yeah, we'll let Jump choose.
Jump gets to choose and we both lose?
Yeah, I like that.
All right, man, dude. I don't know, man. I don't even know that guy that well, man.
I don't either.
They don't tell what the hell, what kind of power we just gave us, man. All right, man, but that's what's up.
Crazy shit.
Hey, that's what's up. Sean said he's not wearing a dress, man. So like he literally.
Why the black man gotta wear a dress, dog? Like, fuck, I look like.
I was not even thinking about anything along those lines. I was thinking about like making you like eat something super hot and like try to do like a freaking newscast like for 5 minutes doing that shit.
I said the hot chip.
All right, well check it out, man. That's what's up. If y'all have any conspiracies that we didn't talk about, y'all want to hear about, definitely hit me up. Let me know, man. We'll definitely revisit this in the future. If you like what you heard, definitely subscribe to the podcast. Sean, do you have any parting words?
Stay black, y'all. And the government watching y'all.
I see. He says stay black. I can't stay white. That's another bullshit. That's some other bullshit right there.
I mean,
hey, stay white. You gonna say stay black? I'm like, all right, no, y'all stay white. They're gonna be like, I knew that motherfucker. All right, man. Y'all take it easy, man. Be safe.